This is Pastor Bill from Park Place Church in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. This has been a challenging week for all of us. We're still living through the COVID-19 pandemic, maintaining social distancing and wearing masks. And here in Rhode Island, we're moving through phase 2 of reopening various businesses like hair salons and also child care centers. We've also experienced violence throughout our nation, beginning with the uncalled for and senseless murder of George Floyd. I find myself asking, when will we get it? When will we learn to respect and to value each other? When will we realize that people who are different than we are bring value and richness to our lives? And with all of the events of this week, I have struggled for the words to share with you today. So I've decided to share with you 2 treasures from Grampy Craig's scrapbook. And I believe you will be familiar with both of them. The first is a beautiful little story, which is also a popular song. And the title of the story is, "He Ain't Heavy, He's My Brother." Now I ask you to imagine the picture described in this story as I share it with you. Walking through a slum district one day, a man saw a snub-nosed, freckled-faced youngster staggering down the street under a burden that seemed about to bear him down. And the load, which put beads of perspiration on the grimy face and almost bowed the spindly legs, was another youngster, almost as big as the boy himself, and contentedly asleep on the boy's back. "That's a pretty heavy load you have there, fella," the man remarked amiably, whereupon the youngster looked up and with a wide grin on his face replied, "He ain't heavy, mister. He's my brother." Now think about it. Why does the big brother carry the younger, smaller brother who's asleep on his back? Well, is it because he loves him? Is it because mom or dad told him, "You watch your little brother"? You know, although the man sees the boy struggling under the weight, it's because of his love and the relationship that exists between these 2 brothers that the load isn't heavy. As parents, we carry our children, both literally and figuratively, and there may be times when we struggle under the load. But setting down the load would never be an option we would even consider, because love does lighten the load. The second story I want to share is a little different. And please, once again, picture this story as I read it. It's called The Bridge Builder. An old man going a lone highway came in the evening cold and gray to a chasm vast and deep and wide. The old man crossed in the twilight dim. The sullen stream had no fears for him. But he stopped when safe on the other side, and he built a bridge to span the tide. "Old man," said a fellow pilgrim near, "you're wasting your strength with building here. Your journey will end with the ending day. You never again will pass this way. You've crossed the chasm deep and wide. Why build you this bridge at evening tide?" And the builder lifted his old gray head. "Good friend, in the path I have come," he said, "there followeth after me today a youth, whose feet must pass this way. This chasm, which has been naught to me, to that fair-haired youth might a pitfall be. He too must cross in the twilight dim. Good friend, I am building the bridge for him." Notice the old man builds the bridge, not for a brother, possibly not even for someone he knows, but rather for a youth whom he knows must pass the same way. He builds the bridge, even though the man himself may never pass that way again. In these turbulent days, I encourage each of us to pick up the load, to carry our brothers and our sisters, and to pave the way for those who may follow. May we build bridges of love and understanding to keep each other safe as we travel through these challenging days. Pray with me. Lord, so many times we say we don't understand. We don't know what to do. We don't know what to say. We pray for wisdom and guidance. We ask questions of those whom we feel know more about the challenges faced by people of color. Open our eyes, Lord, to the reality faced by others. Give us compassion and fill us with love so that we will also pick up the burden in love. Lord, make each of us bridge builders. Amen. Thanks for joining me today. Please join us Sunday morning for our worship service on Facebook and YouTube. Have a blessed weekend, and I'll see you back here again on Monday. Be well, be safe, and may God bless each of you.